Maddie? There's no Maddie?
We have Allison,
okay,
we have Carol,
I quit.
And we have the whole bus. Yeah.
I was promised a Maddie Bachman to hit anything or hit each other. It's down in there on the right, not the left. So
if you have any trouble
if you're having trouble,
locating your seat,
I feel like he's lying.
because there are no seatbelts. They do this to you. They make us the higher up, so you know we're sorry. But
another school bus. We are a cool bus. Right?
yes, exactly.
We are here for fun, and more fun.
Yes. Are you ready for that, Ruth? Absolutely. Ruth and Nicola, for what us to do, we've been getting to know you. We want you to get to know us. Down there to your right, that beautiful redhead maven is my co-host Jackie. So on the count of 3, I want you with all your enthusiasm to say hello, Jackie. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, Jackie. Oh, hi. You warm my heart. Now look to your left. You will see my best friend ever, this lovely guy. His name is Scott. Everyone say hi, Scott.
Hi, Scott. Hello, everyone. You're very warm and I feel like that wasn't forced at all. And we have one more introduction to make. That is the ride itself, okay? This is an interactive bus. So on the count of 3, but in a really cool voice, like, hi, the ride. I want you to say, hi, the ride. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, the ride.
Hey guys, I'm the ride. Hold on tight. You're about to experience the greatest place in the world.
Wales!
This is New York. In 3, 2, 1.
It's a treat, you're about to see something sweet. New York City as a city is serious, and inside the ride is the best experience. If the city's not alive enough, they're gonna live it up, so get inside the bus. Now it's time to go and make your mind be blown. Get on out, enjoy the show.
New York City is the place to be, so get on right now and take a ride with me. So much fun, many sights to see. Streets don't like me, ride with me. Shining lights, Times Square, Broadway, oh yeah, dreams born, people strive, watch the streets come alive.
Hop on now and take a bite. See so many sights and shining lights. Capital of the world is the place to nice. New York, had the name of why.
Yeah.
People walking by and you'll be amazed. Take it all in from the rainy to free and sit back and see it from the best seat in the city. Times Square with the stone Broadway's the street. Wake up for the city that never sleeps. We change the streets. Change the juice. Come on, let's go.
New York City is a place to be, so get on right now and take a ride with me. So much fun, many sights to see. Streets of the shining around me. Bright lights, Times Square, Broadway, oh yeah, dreams born, people strive, watch the streets, oh yeah.
All right, now everybody. Man, that's the end of our show. Jackie's gonna open the curtain for you. You can exit right down that way. And we appreciate you coming on very much.
They are not leaving, Scott.
No, they're not. So
They are on to us.
I think they know that we are only kidding. Yeah, we're gonna be together for the next 36 hours. Okay? All right. Think about that. Yes. That gives us plenty of time. Gives you plenty of time to take a lot of photos and everything. Put them on Instagram, Facebook. What's the other? Twitter again? Because we're on a mission today. We're on a mission to find out what makes New York City so wonderful. You know, why are there almost 9 million people that live here? Why do so many millions of people visit New York City every single year? And why with all those people am I still single?
So many questions. What makes New York so special? Is it the lights? Is it the food? Is it the drinks? Is it the Broadway shows? And how do we gonna find out? We have this special technology. Lovely lights. Do you see those lovely screens? It's a very special technology. You can see some nice shots on them later on. And the most renovation, the best technology in the bus is one thing that is called a window.
Oh, yes.
A window, do
She
you
had me.
know?
I was like, what is it? What is
Do
it?
you have windows in Wales?
It's a theater.
It is very
Yeah,
special.
windows in Wales.
Window is something that you see through. They can see us, we can see them, and we are going to get a lot of attention, you guys.
Yes.
We are actually a moving aquarium. People will wave to us, and we will wave to them.
Yes. You've already noticed. I actually, we haven't gotten this many waves in a while. I hope my parole officer isn't out there. But no, you're gonna get a lot of waves. Some with one hand, some with two hands. The people who do it two hands are usually dads. Any fathers on board? You're a dad, right?
Hi.
Dads love to wave with two hands. They love to shake their butt at you. They like a lot of attention. I don't know. I hear they don't get enough attention at home, so they gotta do it that way. But we have a special ride wave. Okay, so we're gonna demonstrate that to you right now, teach you how that goes down, and then work on that. So get both hands in the air, okay? And then anytime we do this during the whole next, 36 hours, we're gonna count to 3. We're gonna count to 3, and you just yell out whatever comes to mind, as long as it's, appropriate. Okay, I'm watching you. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
This is working.
I got Yonkers fever now. You've given me Yonkers fever. I didn't even
How
know
did
that
you do, sir?
existed.
How did you do?
I didn't even know that existed.
How did you do, sir? To you? Oh yeah.
Man. So
It will.
the his and hers outfit. Where is that? Oh, right there.
How
Look
did
right
you do?
there.
Oh, she wants to smoke something. Maybe you smoke. Let me take your picture smoking, darling. This is it. Yes.
Who here likes to people watch? Like even when you're not on a bus with all these windows. Yeah, definitely. So we're gonna do another ride wave real quick, and we're gonna see who's a New Yorker, who's not. 1, 2, 3.
Hey! Not paying attention, ladies.
All
Oh,
the
this
people
guy.
who do not wave are New Yorkers. They don't care.
I tell you what, New Yorkers, they usually.
Yeah!
Oh man, peace. New Yorker, they usually don't wave to us, while the tourists, they always wave. Now, Scotty,
Those are tourists. Those are definitely
Scotty,
tourists.
do you know what's the difference between a New Yorker and a tourist?
What?
They walk faster.
I don't know.
The tourist still has hope in his eyes.
Oh, jeez. I learned so much from her every single.
Yes.
We are turning onto 46th Street soon. We're going to be in Times Square. It's a great visual. Has anybody been through Times Square yet? Yeah. Okay. So a couple things I want to teach you about Times Square. It used to be called Longacre Square. It was actually a big open land. They had a lot of cattle, carriages, trading, things like that. But due to the subway system, which started in Lower Manhattan and worked its way up and had an offshoot into 42nd Street, 7th Avenue, the entrepreneurs decided, hey, this would be a good opportunity to build business. So they did. And one of those gentlemen that did that was Adolph Oakes of the New York Times. He built one Times Square, which we will see in a little bit.
Soon.
And he lobbied New York City. Well, there's two stories. He lobbied New York City to rename it Times Square in honor of the Times building. And then there's another article that says him saying, I'm so honored that they chose to rename the area after my Times Square. So I think he lobbied though. He made it sound like he didn't lobby. But here we are, we're coming into Times Square. It's a great opportunity. I auditioned for this and I didn't get the job. And I'm upset. Rear off, and they gave it to those three. I can't even look.
I don't know why
it
was that, Scotty.
Talk about it.
But let's say what's happening in Times Square, you guys. The biggest event, the biggest party of the year that happens here every year is the New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Has anyone celebrated New Year's Eve here in Times Square once in the
Yes.
past? You guys, how was
You
it?
did?
You survived.
I survived,
That's
yeah.
Yeah,
amazing.
you survived.
That's amazing.
Was it fun or awful?
I had to work, and
had
I was
to work
stuck,
it?
So I was stuck in Times Square. So like,
Oh,
Amazing.
geez, I know.
A lot of people don't survive, you come out with one family, you go out with another one. I mean, you get lost. There are practically 1 million people are being barricaded in 1 acre. It is so hard. All the people want to see the drop of the ball, so everyone comes here in one night It's crazy.
Exactly, Jackie. You come here around noon. It's a first come, first served basis, so it is free. But you have to stay here once you're here for the next 12 hours. There's no access to food, to
No
drink,
bathroom.
to restrooms. Hey, let's give them a ride wave.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Hey,
Whoa!
hey, who's the guy with the shirt that's fire?
What is this?
This is the ride. What are you doing here?
Hi, you guys. This is amazing. This is magical.
yeah.
How are we
Would you
doing?
come closer?
I gotta get more of this. Hello, my friends.
Yeah. Are you a tourist? What do you live here?
Oh yeah, I'm here celebrating Earth Day. Where better to celebrate Earth Day than the beautiful nature of New York City?
best
I'm wearing my special Earth Day shirt. You know,
see.
what you guys look like in 10
One
years.
of the great
Oh,
elements
fire.
of planning.
Yes. I've been checking out all the sites. I saw Central Park for the nature. I saw Empire State Building for the cityscape, and now here I am in Times Square.
For the culture.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Are you here with anybody?
Oh well, I was here with my family.
Oh, that guy's waving. Maybe he's a friend of yours, the guy in the plaid.
Oh yeah, I usually associate with plaided gentlemen, so that would make sense.
It offsets
I'm
the
Scottish.
Maybe
Yeah.
the Transformer is with you. Transformer, more than me.
Well, the thing is, I need my family because I was going to celebrate New Year's with them. You know, I'm trying to check off the New York bucket list. Pizza, Empire State Building, New Year's
But
Eve.
man, it's April now. It's not New Year's Eve. You're not in the right time.
Well, I'm not going to be here in January, so could I celebrate it with you guys?
Yeah, we'll do that. You know
We
what?
can,
Hey,
pretend.
Ryan.
Let's make a practice.
Right, let's do a countdown starting from 5 going
All right.
down.
Yeah,
Ready?
Yeah, let's do that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! But no new planet. Only get one of those. Only one planet. No new planet. We get lots of New Years. We don't know.
He's going to kiss you. Scotty is going to kiss you. I love that. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Congratulations, brother.
Thank you.
He's
Because
sad
of
to
this-
see us go.
That's amazing. Because of this guy, you have practically celebrated New Year's Eve in Times Square.
Times Square, yeah!
Yeah. Hey, my friends from Wales, you can go back to Wales. Tell your friends that you have celebrated New Year's Eve in Times Square. Just don't mention that it was April and you were inside the bus, yeah?
So,
You know, it's not January, but never mind. And you know, you can put it on Facebook. Facebook was meant for lying, so that's okay.
So everybody, as we turn here on the 7th Avenue, most of you can see up to your right through the ceiling, we have the
Top of
New
the
Year's Eve ball. Okay, if you look up to your right through the ceiling, the New Year's Eve ball to the right. Now, if you can't see it, we are going to get another view on the other side of it. But right through the ceiling, up there, it's blue. That's the New Year's Eve ball. Now, that ball has dropped every year since 1942. I mean, 1907. I apologize. It did not drop in 42 and 43 because of the wartime dim out. That's where they would turn all the lights off in the coastal areas so that warships couldn't see us as a target. Now, we've had 7 different versions of that ball. The most current one was built in 2007 to celebrate the centennial of the New Year's Eve ball. It weighs 11,875 pounds. It's 12 feet in diameter and has 2,688 Waterford crystal triangles. Now, the first one was 5 feet in diameter, 700 pounds, and only had 125 watt light bulbs.
It grew with the years.
So it's really evolved over time.
Yes.
So the reason we even have that is because the owner of the New York Times that I mentioned him before, he celebrated the opening of, this is one Times Square that the ball sits atop. to celebrate the opening of it, he threw a big New Year's Eve party, and he used fireworks. But then 2 years later, they outlawed fireworks in New York City. So he's like, well, let me think. And he had a gentleman named Jacob Starr develop the New Year's Eve ball. Now, it was such a rousing celebration, they decided to make the celebration here in Times Square after that. They used to do it downtown at Trinity Church, where they would ring bells to represent ringing out the old year and ringing in the new. So, but yeah, there's the ball. You can see it right now. Now it's red and white. That's 32,688 LED lights.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. They take it down once a year to clean it and get it all set for that New Year's Eve drop. So, but now here we are, Jackie, on a different street.
42nd?
Yes, 42nd Street.
42nd Street, you are about to see...
well, right here in front of us is the Bank of America Tower.
Bank of America Tower.
This is the 8th tallest skyscraper in New York City. Now, the ball you saw in One Times Square, that was the second tallest building in New York City when it was built. So now you can see, we've come a long way in how high things get. You're probably also wondering, how do Jackie and I know all this information, okay? How do such good-looking people know so much, okay? Well, we have a thing called scanning here. So it's where the bride can send lasers out into the ether and pull information back to teach us. So, Ride, would you scan something really, really awesome on the ride right now? On the bus?
Got it.
Thank you.
Check it out. Subject, Jackie. Profession, ride operator. Sign, Pisces. Alma mater, New York University. Favorite food, hamburgers. Fun fact, saw Rent 32 times.
How did he know that? Oh my God, I love Rent.
Wonderful. You know what? And here we're on, you know...
107,000 moments a year.
Can we sing another song too? We're in the money!
42nd Street! Oh, I love this musical!
42nd Street, we love this song!
I love musicals.
Give us a moment, we gotta sing. Just give us a moment.
Oh, it's 42nd Street! People, listen!
We're in the money, we're in the money. We got a lot of what it takes to get along. Your turn!
Come on, sing with us!
Hey, you know what? Let's get this music out in the streets and see what the people think about it.
Check it out.
Okay, you miss, put your hand up. Do you like our music? Okay, she's ignoring you. You with the green backpack. What do you think about our music? What do you like our music? She's ignoring me like every other woman. Do you like our music? She really came around. Oh! There we go. Oh man. She's very light on her feet. Did you teach her all this? This is great. Oh man. Thank you so much.
Wow, that's amazing. This thing's Scotty.
Yes, only in New York, Jackie, will someone be dancing so beautifully down the street and no one even pays attention. Yes. They're like, I mean, look at those women. What are they?
What's going on here in this city? I mean, it's crazy.
They're doing an outdoor model show.
Modeling.
They also, I also auditioned for this role and I didn't get it either. I'm really upset. But
I know what this bus needs. This bus game. We need to play a game with our fellows here. We have a special game just for you. You know what it's called?
The Ride Quiz!
This is the Ride Quiz. It's not that long. Alright! You guys, we prepared a very special game just for you. It's like a trivia game. You know, me and Scotty, we know a lot of facts about New York, but we want to know what you guys know about New York. So we're going to ask you some questions, and you're going to provide the answers. If your answer is correct, you will win some right points. Ding, 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 right points.
Yes, just yell out the answers. Don't raise your hand. Don't wait for us to call on you, okay?
Yeah.
And with every right answer comes a lot of right points, but they're not very valuable. So, you need to keep track of them because we're in the union, so we're not going to do that. So let's do our first right quiz question. This here is One Vanderbilt. This is the tallest building in Midtown Manhattan, the 4th tallest building in all of New York City. Now, for 2,717 ride points, what is the tallest building in New York City?
Freedom Tower?
Freedom Tower!
Good, nice.
What's your name, sir?
Tajir.
Tajir?
Yeah.
Tajir, you're a pretty smart guy.
I
Yeah.
was told.
2,700 points.
Yes, 2,717 points. Keep track. There actually is a real ride prize at the end. So
By
yes.
the way, One World Trade is the first tallest building in New York, but this one Vanderbilt, is, and it was built in 2020, and it has a glass floor of the 93rd
Yes,
floor.
yes.
It's amazing. You
This
just
has
walk
the
there.
highest rack and pinion elevator system in the world. It also has a 10-ton tuned mass damper in the crown. That's an instrument that absorbs the vibration from the wind so that the skyscraper doesn't fall over. Skyscrapers actually move for like 1 to 2 feet from side to side.
Let's go to a
So
second
now we have
round
another
quiz.
beautiful building, not as tall, but just as beautiful, if not more. For 222 ride points,
Yes.
who can tell us the name of this building here?
Terminal.
Yeah, oh, everybody gets it.
Knows?
Everybody gets 222 points.
How does
You get 200
everyone
points.
know?
Alright.
Okay, so why do they? Okay, you sir, why do they call it Grand Central Terminal? You have no idea.
Really?
I just gave you 222 points,
Think about the word.
and you have no idea. Okay, it's okay, it's fine. Okay, you don't have to explain yourself, just like my ex-girlfriend. Okay, so no, everybody, this is called the Grand Central Terminal because no trains actually travel through Grand Central. They all terminate here. This is home to the Long Island Railroad, the Metro North, the subway stations, which are below. So those are that's Grand Central Station, the 4, the 5, the 6, the 7, and the S line.
It's the largest train station in the world. 44
Yes.
platforms.
44
Do you know?
platforms. It opened on February 2nd, 12:01 a.m., 1913, and it also LIRR is the first major terminal to be built in Manhattan in over 90 years.
Maybe we can ask the ride to scan us the Grand Central Terminal, please.
Cool with me.
I like the ride.
Subject, Grand Central. Size of terminal, 48 acres. Number of people who pass through daily, 750,000. Cost of renovating ceiling, 75 million. Cost of a bottle of soda inside terminal, $4.50. Why soda costs $4.50? See cost of renovating ceiling.
Yes, the ceiling, when they went to go fix it, it was all black. It was covered in like what they thought was black soot from the train stations. The trains going in and out for many, many years. But they actually found when they got up there, it was from cigarette and cigar smoke. People, don't you miss the days when we could smoke indoors?
Back in the past.
If you look in front of you and up, we have wonderful Chrysler building. This is an amazing building. This used to be the tallest building in New York City. It currently, though, is the tallest building in the world that is made of brick. And it was the tallest building in the whole world, actually, at one point. So, yeah. Who built this again, Jackie?
Well, Jesus Chrysler? Nah.
Who?
Oh, Jackie.
Just kidding. It was built by Walter B. Chrysler, the owner of the car company, the big corporate of the cars, you know, the Chrysler car. So one interesting fact about Mr. Chrysler, he bought this building out of his own pocket. He didn't buy it from the money of the corporate, like for the company.
Yeah.
And why is that? Because he wanted to keep this for his family. He wanted one day when he passes away to inherit this building to his kids. And this is what he did. When he died, he left this building to his kids. And now, people, tell me, what do you think the kids did?
Live
when
rent-
they got-
live rent free?
They sold
They
it.
sold it. They sold it.
They sold it the minute they got it. It was back in 1953
They would've
when
made mad money if
the
they
kids
didn't.
sold it for $18 million.
18?
Now,
18,
can
that's
you, 18, today it would be like 212 billion. Like,
Hell
And if you,
they should have kept it.
Yeah.
They did such a mistake.
it was actually designed to represent the car age, the automobile age. Hey, 1, 2, 3, yay! That guy's a New Yorker, but he's like, I'm trying today. I'm gonna try. Here we are. Chrysler Building has its own zip code. Actually, 40 buildings in New York City have their own zip code because we have over about 2 million freight deliveries made every single day in New York City. Saks Fifth Avenue has its own zip code. Saks Fifth Avenue Shoe Department has its own zip code. That's not even a joke because it gets so many deliveries. So there's a lot of you'll see a lot of delivery drivers and everything, you know, like this guy here and everything.
Guy.
So actually, yeah, we have delivery driver right here. Right. Can we talk to this guy, please?
Maybe he's UPS.
Yeah. Hey, sir.
Maybe he's on his break.
Sir, you're delivery driver, UPS, right? Okay, he's made a lot of deliveries.
You on your break now?
Are you?
You wanna?
Yeah. Okay.
Some beats.
He's into something. Okay. Hey, Ryan. This guy looks like he wants to dance. Can we send him out some music?
Send him some good.
Yo, man, here's a funky beat.
Whoopa!
Okay. He's into something. Let's see what happens.
Let's clap to him. Let's clap.
He's getting into it. There we go, yeah! Okay. They're actually brothers.
Excellent.
Very
Let's give it
well.
up. Another round of applause. Man, New York City, you never have... Yonkers, you gotta move into the city. You gotta move into the city. Then they'll help you. They'll help you find a nice place in Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen, what's your names?
Carolyn.
Carolyn? Peter? Carolyn and Peter will help you find a nice, do you want a 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom? 3? Okay, he's like, gonna keep the kids separate. Yes, 3-bedroom and a Hell's Kitchen. So yeah, that was amazing.
Look, again, I can say this can happen only in New York.
Yes, this is very random. So yeah, now I know why all my packages are late. Because they're taking time out to dance.
All the post office people dance.
Yes.
Either have hip hop or ballet.
So let's do let's see. So this is the portion of the show where we're allowed to just like be funny. But I'm not a funny person. I mean, I haven't said one funny thing today. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Tajir, you're a celebrity. Are you a comedian?
No, I'm not, but I'm told I'm very funny. But
Okay, you told you're very funny?
Yeah, goofy.
Okay. Who said that? Who told you that?
The folks.
The folks?
The folks.
Okay, good for the folks.
Yeah.
We're gonna have the folks.
You see, but we are like.
We are approaching actually our German embassy right now.
Where?
This is Hofraum Lunchen. Any Germans on board? Yeah. Yes. They're hard at work in a lot of diplomatic affairs. Let's see. Let's see though, Chug. Will you chug? Chug. 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 No, they're too serious. Where?
I kind of want somebody to do somebody to jog.
Yeah.
Scotty, do you know this guy?
No, I do not know
It
this.
seems like you do.
No, I don't know.
Just do it when you say.
So, in the United States, it is the law that every German embassy has to be built above a Wendy's and a Dunkin' Donuts. Yes. So,
Everyone wave. Hi.
hi. We usually cross Broadway for everybody, and we didn't get a chance to do that. So I want to take a chance to do another ride quiz and teach you something else about New York City and the wonderful avenue of Broadway. So for 2 ride points, okay? two ride points. What determines if a theater is on Broadway? As a Broadway theater. What is it?
The seat size, how many seats are in
And the seat size, yes, the amount of seats. So anything 500 and above is Broadway. 100 to 499 is off Broadway.
And then there's an off-off.
And 1, yes. Wales is so excited. Come on, Wales, stay in school. Off Broadway, off Broadway is 1 seat to 99 seats. So yeah.
One seat is in my living room. So
Yes, definitely. So off, whenever she performs for her kids, it's off Broadway.
Off Broadway.
So we're gonna be circling Chrysler Building for a little bit. So
Jesus Christ.
Right? Could you do a scan of the Chrysler Building, please?
Cool with me. Chrysler Building. Height, 1,047 feet. Date completed, May 28, 1930. Architecture type, Art Deco. Fun fact number 1, destroyed in countless movies, including Armageddon.
Oh my gosh.
Fun fact number 2, not destroyed in countless movies, including 27 dresses.
Yes. The ride reps to remind us about that. So here we are, as you see, Chrysler Building again up here. It's really beautiful. I was talking about it designed to represent the automobile age. The grotesque and the eagles on the building were they protrude out like the hood ornaments of a Plymouth automobile, and the corner ornaments are modeled after the 1929 Chrysler radiator caps. So it's pretty interesting. This building was in a race to be the tallest building in the world against 40 Wall Street and the Empire State Building. They all wanted to surpass the Eiffel Tower. So as you see on your screens here, this is footage of them building the Chrysler Building. Now, what is missing from these videos, from this footage, that you think would have enabled them to build it so fast? Because they built
Cranes?
it at,
Cranes?
No, not cranes. They built it at 4 floors per week, which the Freedom Tower, 1 floor per week. So what do you think changed? Safety! Who said? Ruth, ding, 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 ding. That was 17,000 ride points.
She knows everything.
What the heck?
She
Jeez.
knows everything. Oh my God.
Okay, 17,000 ride points. Yes, safety. They didn't have safety back then. In fact, nobody died actually. Here's in the steel work construction of the building, which is amazing with all of that lack of safety.
Lack of safety. I think they were lighter without their helmets or something.
Maybe they were lighter. They ate lighter. They didn't have as many preservatives. I don't know. But the Chrysler Building, the lobby is one of the most ornate in all of New York City. It has murals and pictures that show the builders who built it, and is a tribute to the airplane and age of flight. Excuse me. So that race to be the tallest building. Here's a funny thing. 40 Wall Street held a big celebration because they thought that they had won as tallest building. But Walter P. Chrysler and William Van Allen, the architect, had a little secret that the ride wants to tell us about right now.
Here's my favorite story.
Maybe I think I'm gonna ask.
While it was under construction, its architect hid his final plans for the spire that now tops it. In its last days of construction, the workers assembled the pointy top in secrecy, and then they raised it right through what people had assumed was going to be the roof. This trick allowed the Chrysler Building to be the world's tallest building. That is, until the Empire State Building stole the title a few months later.
Yes, the Empire State Building came back and it stole it just months later.
Raise the roof.
Raise the roof, yes. This is the Bowery Savings Bank building. This building was built to be a bank, but the only thing that would let you know that is inside the wrought iron teller windows. Everything else is ecclesiastical in spirit. It was modeled to encourage thrift and moral duty. It was one of the first buildings to have natural ventilation, easy to clean marble surfaces, and it has Venetian columns, Italian marble floors.
Now it's the house of the Cipriani.
It is home to Cipriani's, one of the few locations in New York City. And there's many events that are held there.
Galas, red carpets.
Yes, SNL has their end of year cast party there. It's pretty interesting. Now, this is Pershing Square. The Pershing Square Cafe used to be an open air expanse that was used to house trolleys in this part of Manhattan. But then in 1939, when the World's Fair came here, they decided to close it, enclose it with bronze and glass, and they turned it into a tourist information center, which held for a number of years. Until revitalization of New York City, they just turned it into the wonderful Pershing Square Cafe. So,
You can watch it in the end of the movies, the Avenger, the Marvel, any Marvel fan movie.
Well,
It is the
during the fight scene, some of the civilians hide under here, under the viaduct, the Fifth Avenue viaduct there. And some people say that that's the location of where they ate the shawarma at the very end. You know, you guys remember that part?
Yeah.
But that's actually another place. Another place. So if someone says that, you'll know it's not the truth.
You know what's coming? I think it's time for our next
Right quiz! This is a right quiz song. I always get the lyrics wrong because my dad dropped me on my head as a baby.
Oh,
Okay, guys,
Yeah, I work
ask
here.
you a question. Can you please make the mic sound more? Mr. Mike,
Hello,
please.
Ride. Hey,
The
yeah, there we
Ride,
have.
can you make my mic a little bit higher? Thank you,
Yes.
because I don't hear myself. All right, so my next question for you guys is about avenues. I don't know if you noticed, New York is being built by the grid system of avenues and streets from right, north to south, west to east. So every kind of avenue has a theme. Every avenue stands for something. For example, Broadway is for theater. 7th Avenue is for fashion. So we are approaching Madison Avenue. Now, let me ask you, for 400 ride points, who knows what Madison Avenue stands for?
What is Madison Avenue known for? What's it
It's a
popular
tough
for?
question. Think a little bit.
How many ride points?
He said advertisement. Oh my God,
Advertising,
that was
baby.
nice. What's your name?
Advertising.
John? How did you know that? Mad Men, the TV series Mad Men from Madison Avenue, that's true. All the agencies, all the advertising agencies were here actually from the 1850.
In the 1860s, we already had 20 advertising firms in Manhattan.
It's a long time ago,
But
you know?
actually, the last advertising firm that was on Madison Avenue left this past January.
Okay, but he's
So there's no more advertising firms
but it
on
was here
Madison
for more than
Avenue.
100 years, so that's a lot.
No, I know, but I'm just, you know.
Yeah.
It's $80.
But you know what?
I'll send you the
follow
information.
up with that with another quick question about avenues because we are approaching 5th Avenue. So let's say for 5,000 ride points, you guys, what does 5th Avenue stand for?
Diamond District?
Shopping, correct. What's your name? Melissa, you are right.
How many
Fifth
ride
Avenue.
points was that?
5,000 because you know
5,000, oh, wonderful.
5th Avenue. You take
Okay.
those 5,000 and you want to buy with them something, you can buy nothing. I'm telling you,
You can
Fifth
buy
Avenue is so expensive. Fifth Avenue is for high-end shopping. All right, you go there, you see all the Gucci and the Armanis, and I just go there and I cry. I see, oh, here is Prada, and I have nada. Oh.
Nada.
Yeah, we do a lot of window shopping in Fifth Avenue before we come on our shift, but we buy our clothes down in Chinatown. You know, we get the knockoffs. You know, like these pants here. They're not Calvin Klein. They're Calvin Clown. So yeah. Hey, as we're approaching, this is the main branch of the New York Public Library, and you can see those two lions out in front. They guard the library. That is patience and fortitude, which is what Jackie needs in order to work with me on this bus.
Yes.
They were renamed by Mayor LaGuardia during the Great Depression because he felt those were the virtues we needed in order to get through that difficult time. And now we just cruise right by it and we're heading into Bryant Park.
Hello, riders. I'm sensing nature here.
Oh, indeed, nature. Bryant Park is so lovely. Bryant Park is like the front zone of Manhattan.
Yes. Here at Bryant Park, there's a lot of activities to do that are free to the public, which is really amazing. Just to think, when this was first opened in 1823, I apologize. It was, for 17 years, it was used as a potter's field. and that's a cemetery for people who didn't have homes or identification, like the home, obviously the homeless. And then they turned it into the part of the Croton Reservoir, which the New York Public Library rested on as well. That was where they held all the drinking water for New York City. This was a big reservoir with high concrete ceilings that went all the way up as high as these trees, and then they dismantled it to build the library. Now, Bryant Park, in the summertime, they'll have movie Mondays where you can come out here, watch movies. In August, Broadway stars will come out Thursday afternoons for a couple hours, perform shows, songs from their shows.
And in winter time, they have a free ice rink.
Yes. Now, we see over there the Empire State Building. We just passed it, but we don't get that close to it anyway, so we're not that worried. Now, the Empire State Building, has anybody been to the top of the Empire State Building? Yes, Ruth and Nicola, yes. And Jada, did you raise your hand too? Okay. You went there, you stairs or the elevator? Elevator. You didn't take the stairs? Okay, good. If you would have said the stairs, I knew you were fibbing anyway, because you're not allowed to. They only allow the stairs open for 1 day a year, and that's the Empire State Run-Up. That's a race to see who can get up to the top of it the fastest. Australia holds a record, a gentleman named Paul Craig with 9 minutes and 23 seconds.
Oh, wow.
I don't believe it, like 9 minutes to run 86 floors.
He did, I believe him. So here we're in New Times Square. We were in Times Square before, it's all part of it, but they call this New Times Square because actually most of the time that Times Square was in existence, but especially in the 60s and 70s, the 80s and the early 90s, it was a very not a good place to be. It was very dangerous.
Not a family-friendly place.
Who was here? Who was in Times Square in those decades for him? Mayor Giuliani in the mid-90s helped develop Ordinance 81K, and that is to put all the LED lights and these spectaculars, all these flashing lights, all throughout Times Square. What it does is it makes it bright, so people can't
They have to be lit 24 hours a day.
They have to be 24 hours
a
a day.
Someone close them, you will be fined.
You'll be fined.
Thousands of dollars.
Well, we're not sure the amount, but you will be fined, and that's in order to keep the lights on. And that helps bring down crime. It makes it very well lit and safe and attractive to the tourist eye. Actually, Times Square is visible from outer. Gentleman wanted to redevelop this area. He wanted to put an Applebee's, Dave & Buster's, and Sugar. And in order to do so, he had to. They're showing you the plans and the diagrams. They had to spend many months and millions of dollars, over $2 million, to lift this building up off the ground.
Oh, wow.
And move it 170 feet down the street to where it currently sits.
They say that it took them 8 months to prepare, but 8 hours to fulfill. 1 day.
Yes, this theater to symbolically show them moving the building down the street as they actually move the building down the street, which is New York. That's crazy. They're not only moving a whole building, but they built these giant balloons to
just to watch a movie. You can practically see an old Woodvillian theater, just like a piece of history. You know, you don't have to even enter in order to see a movie. Just enter inside to see how lovely the ceiling look like, and it's something from the past.
Yes, yes. The proscenium is where the box office is. Ceiling and the walls of how it was built. This is Port Authority. At one time, this was voted the 10th ugliest building in the world.
Guys, back off the Port Authority.
Whoa, hold up, Ryan, wait, what's the problem?
Look, I just started dating a cute little greyhound who refuels there.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna say anything. It's brand new.
Show us a
She
bit.
really revs my engine.
Do you have a photo? Oh, okay, yeah, she's really attractive. I would date her, wouldn't you? I mean, if you were a bus?
Affirmative.
Okay. So we are turning here into the Clinton neighborhood, part of New York City, also known as Hell's Kitchen.
8th Avenue.
Carolyn, is something you want to share with the class?
We have an ongoing argument about Clinton. It doesn't exist anymore. It's all Hell's Kitchen, and then occasionally we'll see a Clinton thing.
Yes, it is Clinton and Hell's Kitchen, if it makes you feel better, yes. This goes from 34th Street all the way up to 59th Street and 8th Avenue all the way to the Hudson River. It houses the museum, the Intrepid Air Museum of Air, Land, and Sea. And this is, it's a pretty cool area. The reason they called it Hell's Kitchen is because and I apologize. I can't remember exactly who the gentleman was that said it, but they said that they were not fit. The people, the inhabitants of this area, were not fit to mop the kitchens of hell. So that's why they called it, because the people. It was a very poor and violent area.
Yeah, there were a lot of immigrants, Irish immigrants in that area of 1930s.
Yes.
I think. And
But a lot of films in New York City are filmed here. Let's give everybody here a ride wave, see if they even notice. 1, 2, 3. Yay! Okay, all right, while you're in New York City, I do recommend you eat at 7-Eleven, Chick-fil-A. These are our local neighborhood restaurants and businesses. The fabric.
Smash Burger, Smash Burger, the hit?
Yes, it's the fabric of our neighborhood, and they're dying out. Okay, so we need your support. Okay. Hell's Kitchen, you'll notice, unlike a lot of the rest of New York City, the buildings are low. The apartment buildings are low, and a lot of the other businesses are low as well, because for many, many years it was an ordinance said they could not build skyscrapers in this area. So they can only get as high as like 6 feet tall walk-ups. Yeah. Which makes it, though, a very interesting, cool area to be, very residential. This, to me, is probably the busiest residential / business area in all of New York City.
But it still has some old remains of the old Times Square.
Yes, it does.
The shady and the sleazy places that we used to talk about.
Yes, thank you, Jackie.
Some of them had remained here. We can see
right over here.
Some places
Satin dolls.
Didn't want to move. As Mayor Giuliani wanted them to.
Playing around.
Yeah. So I want to think, okay, we were in the area with all the lights and the flashy and it's sugar and all that stuff, right? But these two buildings here with the neon and everything, the black and the purple and everything, the windows you can't see in, that's what all of Times Square used to look like.
In the past.
All of Times Square. It's pretty amazing. So, is that a place you want to spend your time?
No.
I don't think so. It's okay. We can talk, Yonkers. What's your name? May I ask what your name is? Huh? Aaliyah? Oh, that's a pretty name. Yeah. So you looked at your dad. Did your dad name you Aaliyah? Did your mom name you Aaliyah? Did I name you Aaliyah? Yeah. I'm starting to think that maybe I named you Aaliyah. The look on your face. I'm confused.
What's your brother's name?
What's your name, sir?
My name's Jeff.
Jeff? My name's Jeff. No, it's not. No, it's not. Jeff. Hey, we're Jeff and Aaliyah. Aaliyah and Jeff.
Great. Why not?
What's your real name, sir? Aiden? That makes a little bit more sense. Okay. You can't take him anywhere. Ooh, here we are in Shake Shack.
We are blocked by this guy. So
I remember him from before. I'm getting deja vu. What is going on here?
Yummy, yummy.
I was holding a microphone. I remember seeing Tajir with his camera.
Hey,
So here we are at Shake Shack. This is a wonderful place. Let's give him a ride wave. 1, 2, 3. Yay!
Right now, keep your hands up.
Oh.
Then wave them like you can't get enough. Now when I say the, then you say ride. The
Ride.
The
Ride.
Right. Saturday night, we about to take flight for the ride. You know what it's like. We feel the hype. New heights, this is how we do here on 8th Avenue. Right when I come through, it's all rhymes off the head. Me and Shake Shack go back like seats on a Cadillac or Wheel of Fortune. Pat St. Jack right before Alex Trebek. It doesn't matter, we're all part of the set. We got it going on. I want to give a shout out to John. Yes, you got it going on. A photog, and what I mean, no amateur. Always adjust the camera, trust the aperture. Not to mention the F-stop. It's what we got with a little bit of hip-hop. What's in the bag? Swag. Okay. This is how you gotta do. Yes, it's not a problem for you. It's how we rock it, kick it. You know it's wicked. Kinda like a play. What more is there to say? It's all good here from Avenue A to Avenue A. Take it all a whole nother way. Got it on display, a whole array of rhymes. It's all dope. Like this guy's shirt said, we got hope. Everybody throw your hands up. Just wave them like you can't get enough. Now when I say the, then you say ride. The
Ride.
The
Ride.
Hey, he switched so random. Oh my dear Evan Hansen. Beat in and out, phantom. Can't hear it, it's okay sincerely. Clearly, this guy got a box on his back. can hear me rock when I rap when I rock, and this guy's trying to check it out. That's the right, get a ticket, no doubt. No doubt, finally, probably hotter than wasabi. Shout out to the guy in the red, giving you kisses. It's okay to stand, take it to the curb. That's my word. The wordplay, the verb lay, Thursday to Thursday, and even right here on Earth Day. Hey, rock, happy birthday to anybody if there's a birthday. Bro, you like that? For this lady right here, smiling the white hat. Hey, and it's just for you. This is how we come through. 8th Avenue, yes, I might have said it, but you know what it's like. Hey, if you come back later, I'll even give you my bike. Another birthday present, I'll put it in a bow. I'll put it on a bow, just so you should know. We're coming through in stereo, it's all part of the show. A little bit of give and go, a little pick and roll. It's how we do it with the, how we can't stop it. A man tapping his pocket, hold up. Right there, can't compare, nobody can stare, can't come clear. That's how we do. I let this guy go, it's alright, you like to steer, hold up. It's all part of the show. Everybody here is part of the stage. That's how we do it in a rage. It's all a flip. Hey, can I get a chip? Everybody right now, put your hands up. Just waving like you can't get enough. Now when I say good, then you say bye. Good, bye, good, bye. Peace.
Big ones, no cap.
That was good.
I can rap like that.
And very, very random. What do you think, Aiden? What do you think? You want to be a freestyle rapper now?
Improv.
No? What about you, Aaliyah? No? Okay. All right. What about Mom? Mom, what's your name?
Larissa.
What? Larissa? You want to be a freestyle rapper? Okay. Everybody, that gentleman, we owe him a thanks because he just wrapped us in to another cool area, which is Restaurant Row. This is 46th Street. Carolyn and Peter know all about this. They spend every single night here.
Look at the sign, look at the glossy and shiny sign, says Restaurant Row.
Restaurant Row has many restaurants with over 30 different cuisines from around the world.
It's actually 35 restaurants from 22 countries.
Damn!
That's amazing.
Jeez Louise, she knows so much.
From here to 9th and 10th Avenue, it's a perfect row. So yummy, yummy. Everything is so tasteful. It's all about fine cuisine, you guys.
It is. And the great thing is that you will save money by eating in Restaurant Row than you will if you eat in Times Square. Because the rents are so high in Times Square, they have something called the Times Square markup, which means that they can charge you 30% more, and they do. They charge you 30% more per item in Times Square than this side of 8th Avenue. So don't do your Olive Garden, don't do your Applebee's. Come over here and get a really good meal like at Joe Allen's restaurant.
You can have a cup of coffee in Starbucks in Times Square, and it will be 3 times more than just there's another Starbucks. The same cup of coffee is $3 away. So don't do that. Remember, Times Square markup.
Yeah. One of my favorite places in Restaurant Row is Joe Allen's restaurant. If you're not familiar with it and you like Broadway, it's of Broadway shows that failed like after one night or 2 nights or their first week or month. So it's really cool. That's their thing. They don't show you they're not going to show you like Les Miserables or Dear Evan Hansen or Chicago. They're going to show you the ones you maybe even never heard of with actors and stars that you love that were in a show that closed after like Al Pacino. Does anybody know who Al Pacino is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sometimes I like to go there and have myself maybe some quinoa or some risotto. A little risotto, $15 to $17 for the same thing. So, Jackie, do you want to tell them about Worldwide Plaza, which we're coming up on right now?
Plaza! Oh my God, this was the place where Madison Square Garden was once in the past.
The third Madison Square Garden was here.
The Knicks, you know,
The third?
they were doing
What's the second?
over years.
Yes, this was also the Madison, the same location that Marilyn Monroe sang "Happy Birthday" to John F. Kennedy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. It happened right here.
I thought you were singing to Carol. Listen.
Let's devote this song to Carol and to Allison, both of them. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Carol and Allison. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, that was an impression.
Okay, it just got a little bit hotter in here.
You guys, but you know what also happens here near One Worldwide Plaza? We are on top of the subway station A, C, and E. So, for you guys, anyone
Oh, no.
probably took the subways? Yeah.
Yeah,
This
you
is
guys take
something
the
very,
subways.
very, very familiar to New Yorkers. And this is something that we have to talk about, right? The subway system. Actually, the ride.
Yeah, the ride has an impression of the subway system.
Maybe he would
and,
like to show it
yeah.
to you later
Hey,
on.
he likes to show off. So, Ride, why don't you go ahead and do your impression?
Can you do that? Oh yeah, thank you. Buckle your shirt.
And clear the closing doors, please. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? You ain't talking to me, man. You don't even know what I'm There's 2 seats here, and there's one for you, please. And clear the closing doors, please.
We already moving like the train.
Oh man, that felt like the New York City subway? Yeah. So,
Wasn't that authentic?
to make it more authentic, I urinated over here in the corner.
You're gross.
Now, so the New York City subway will get you a lot of places. Obviously, 8th Avenue, like Jackie was saying, ACE line. Here, it'll get you to Hearst Tower. Look up here.
Hey, riders, look up.
Yes, look up. Thank you, Ride. I love your assist. This here is a skyscraper. Now, the bottom is part of the skyscraper. It looks pretty different, though, don't you think?
Yeah, like they just added it
because,
on. They like they added it on.
Yeah, they make Tajir, you're so smart.
So
Here, I
smart.
should use my-
So smart.
No, you're good. No, here's the thing. They started building this around the same time as Chrysler Building, Empire State Building.
1928.
Yes, but because of the Great Depression, they ran out of money. So they only got 6 stories up. So for many, many years, decades, it held the world record of being the shortest skyscraper in the world. But you skip ahead 70 years into the future, in the early 2000s. They were able to finish completion because they had the money. So they came into a problem though. It was designated a landmark. They couldn't touch it. So the architect got pretty crafty. Jada knows where I'm going with this. He scooped out the inside to build this wonderful, beautiful skyscraper that we see before us. Yes. Ride, you want to give us a little story? You want to scan us to that?
I see.
Subject, Hearst Tower. World headquarters of the Hearst Corporation. Cosmo, Esquire, and Good Housekeeping. Year built, started in 1928, completed in 2006. Fun fact, the construction workers were not paid by the hour.
No, they were not. This was the first skyscraper also to break ground after 9/11. So.
Have some beehives, they say.
Yes, they have a honeycomb
It's
preserve.
a crazy building.
They make honey. You can get Hearst
It's
Tower
a LEED
honey.
certified building
You're
as
in walking
well.
distance, Carolyn. Go get yourself some Hearst Tower honey. Hey, now we have Deutsche Bank Center. This used to be the Time Warner Center. This is pretty interesting to me as well because it is.
What's going
on?
Columbus Circle. What's going on?
I love Columbus Circle.
Right here. Yeah, that's showing on that.
Oh, look.
Yeah, the guy was back there. It was like in that little
Ballerina in the wild.
Yes, a ballerina in the wild. This keeps happening to us. This never. I mean, we've been closed for like 7 months, and I don't know where this is coming from. So, anyway, yes, that was so beautiful. Columbus Circle. You know, this area was built. It wasn't even called Columbus Circle when it was first built. It was just called the Circle. It was an entryway into Central Park. Now, you notice this is a roundabout. Roundabouts are usually pretty, you know, you get through pretty quickly and everything. No stoplights. We have about 16. And the police were reporting to the city every single day numerous traffic accidents. And they tried all kinds of ways to fix it. And they finally decided to put a multitude of traffic lights.
One thing Americans don't know how to do is
drive. Is roundabouts. Well, at least in Manhattan. So, and then they added the Christopher Columbus statue a few years later and renamed the area Columbus Circle. And like I said, it leads us right here into the biggest celebrity of New York City, Central Park.
Yay!
Everybody, raise your hand. Yes, give a round of applause. Central Park loves attention.
He is indeed a celebrity. You guys, it was shot in more than 300 movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you've been to Central Park.
Yeah, she did a lot
Of course.
Okay. Raise your hand. Keep your hands up if you got lost in Central Park.
Of course, too.
Me too. I do it every single time. My friend's like, meet me over here and over here. I'm like, I don't know where that is. The reason that is because Frederick Law Olmsted and Calvert Vaux, the architects of the park, wanted to give you a break, a rest from the rigidity of the grid system of New York City. So there is only one path in all of Central Park that is straight. All the rest wind and curve. There are no right angles. It was done that way on purpose. It was modeled after the Adirondack Mountains. It was 100% man-made and $14 million to build.
You have to feel in nature, in the middle of the city.
Jackie, what is your favorite part of Central Park?
Oh, I love the place where Shakespeare in the Park is being done.
Oh,
it's a beautiful place. It's called Delacorte Theater, and you can see actual theater inside the park. And it usually doesn't cost you anything, but it happens only in the summer. Yeah. Maybe I can ask the ride. The ride, can you scan for us, Central Park?
You got it.
Thank you.
Subject, Central Park. Number of acres, 843. Number of trees, 24,000. Number of benches, 9,000. Favorite Central Park activities, ball games, ice skating, jogging, biking, horseback riding, suntanning, Shakespeare in the Park. My favorite Shakespearean quote, to swim, to dive into the fire, to ride. The Tempest.
The ride's deep.
Come on.
I didn't realize the ride was so deep.
The ride knows everything, Scotty.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Here we are passing Alwyn Court. This Gothic architecture is very intricate. Makes it a very appealing building. This actually, the way it works, the inside, the way it works, it was built as these very luxury apartment building, but people could not afford it. So they kept dividing it out by building more and more walls. So you open a door, you walk into like another, you have to walk through a door to get to another room, to get to another room. And they kept doing that, and even then it still wasn't affordable for people. But because of that kind of structure, the inside made it an inspiration for the way Rosemary's Baby works, in the set of Rosemary's Baby. Although that building is, the actual exterior of that building is modeled after one from on the Upper West Side. So yes. Now, if you look over here to your right, we see Carnegie Hall. Okay. Now, what's your name? Huh? Mieko. Mieko, do you know what it takes to get to Carnegie Hall?
Listen to the music.
Practice, practice, practice. That actually is, because the best of the world perform here. It's an amazing place to come. It actually has 3 auditoriums: Zankel Hall, Weil Hall, and
Stern Hall.
Stern Hall.
Yeah, after the violinist. And you know who built this building? Was Andrew Carnegie, the Scottish steel tycoon. Now you say this guy was a steel tycoon. How come did he build this building out of bricks? He wanted to make a compensation, I think, to the people who built it, and because he was working with steel all the time, right?
Yes, he felt bad about putting bricklayers out of business, and
yeah.
he built all of his buildings out of brick.
Yeah.
Even though he made his money from steel.
But the Beatles made their first show here. Beatles, Beethoven, Tchaikovsky, everything can happen in this place.
Bruce Springsteen has performed here.
I hear music. Does it come from there, or?
I hear music too.
Is it from Carnegie Hall?
There's a guy playing a guitar out there.
Oh, it's from here, not
Yeah,
from Carnegie
yeah.
Hall. Oh, let's
Hey,
listen to
well,
this song.
let's listen to it for a second.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's pretty.
Call love,
Love it.
but I just can't handle it. This thing called love, well it cries like down. Are you ready? Crazy little thing called love.
Hey, oh. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you guys.
Sir, what are you doing?
I'm just busking, engaging in the timeless treasure of busking.
Yes, busking. I heard you can make like, a lot of people make like $500 a day doing that in the streets of New York City, everybody.
Wow, that's news to me. I think I got about $3 here right now.
$3? Well, you were playing some Queen there, right?
So yeah,
you were playing a little Queen, a little crazy thing called.
Oh yeah, I mean, I gotta play the classics, you know.
Yeah, but I know that song because I'm a big fan, but maybe not everybody knows that song. Do you know any other like more contemporary pop, danceable hits?
Yeah, I like playing a lot of the hits. I like throwing it back. Is it cool if I do a little throwback for you guys?
Yeah, you guys want that?
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Let me try this one. Maybe you might know it. Here we go. Here we go. When I had you to myself, didn't want you around. Those pretty faces always had you stand out in the crowd. Oh.
What do we got?
Now it's much too late for me to stand a second love.
Here you go. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. Show you that I love you. Won't you please let me back in your heart? Oh, darling, I was blind to let you go, baby. Now, since I see you in his arms, I want you back.
Yes, I do now.
I want you back.
Oh, baby, trying to live without your love is one long sleepless night. Let me show you, boy, that I know wrong from right. Every street you walk on, I leave kiss stains on the ground. Following the boy, I didn't even want around.
Keep going now. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. Show me that I love you.
Won't you please let me
Back in your heart. Oh, darling, I was blind. Let you go, baby. Now, since I see you in his arms, I want you back. Woo! Oh, man. That was amazing.
Hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
You guys work together.
Can you hear them? I can't.
No, I just was on my way to work.
Oh, you said
hold on.
on the street.
Oh, no, I can't hear them.
You guys
Okay, do you want to do one more?
Yeah,
Is it okay to do one more?
You do one more for us?
Okay.
Thank you.
You have the time?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, let's try this
Why not?
thing. Okay, let's try this one.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, I got you.
Rock strikes upon me now, and the sun begins to fade. feeling now, time to feel out, gotta chase my blues away.
I ain't it.
I'm gonna ride tonight. It's the light of day that shows me how. And when the night falls, I know we might fall.
Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Somebody, ooh, somebody, ooh.
Somebody who loves me.
Somebody, ooh, somebody, ooh.
To hold me in his arms. I need a man who takes the chance on a love that turns out enough to last. And
When the night falls,
my lonely heart calls.
oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me.
Thank you. You guys should go on the road. Thank you.
Maybe
Man, that was great.
maybe they make us a Carnegie.
Yeah, practice. Tajir, you're my boy. You guys, give him another round of applause. You having a good time, Aaliyah? Yeah? Okay, and I'm so glad I named you Aaliyah.
That is
So
so
you-
amazing. They just met. And how random can that be, huh, Scotty?
I know, I mean, it's amazing. They just met, like all these performers today, they have like these mic packs and they have microphones. They come into our bus and we can talk to them. They can perform. How does this even happen?
Do you think we need to tell them the story, like the secret?
Okay, let's do it. You tell
Oh,
them.
they fight tonight.
You tell it better than I do.
Boxing.
Anyone who gets to New York, when he gets a lease to the apartment, he gets the lease and a mic back. And he says he has to sing in the streets in front of buses. If not, he will be shipped to New Jersey.
Yeah, 6 months to make it.
That's it. It's a must. So
I'm this close to
discover.
being shipped, so I need your support, Aaliyah.
It's a must.
So you know what? I want to let you guys know though, we're an hour into our 36-hour ride, so we got 35 more hours.
Oh wow.
Michael, what do you think about that? What you think about that, girl? I don't know where that comes from. After an hour, this is me after an hour. I don't want to see me after 35 more hours. I don't know what's gonna happen. Ruth, baby, what's gonna happen? Okay.
We have
So-
some
Oh, well.
that we have to owe these guys. We promised them to find a winner to our ride quiz, so we
You're
have to
right.
find a winner.
We need to do our final ride quiz. Woo, woo, woo.
Final ride quiz. And this is the final song, so it won't be bad. Okay,
Yeah.
guys, we promised you the prize. Okay.
Wait,
For the
wait.
prize,
Who's got the most points?
So far I do.
Oh, Tajir, I don't know.
I think I do.
Ruth got like 17,000 ride points. What?
Mother Wales won.
Your Mother Wales won. Good nickname. So, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a winner-take-all question. Okay? Everybody get competitive now. Jada, you with me? Okay, you ready? Okay, Aaliyah? Okay? I the tiger, Aaliyah. I know it. That's why I named you Aaliyah.
last
Okay,
question
so
for all the right points.
this is for all the right points. You've seen all the taxi cabs. You've seen at least one taxi cab while you've been in New York City, right? Okay, so it's a particular shade of yellow. It's not any old regular yellow. Okay, why do we paint New York City taxi cabs that color of yellow, goldenrod yellow? What's the purpose? There's reasoning behind it.
Think.
Come on, Jada, I see you thinking.
She didn't realize.
Carol?
What did you say?
Stand out. Who's that stand out? Oh.
Oh, wow.
What's your name again? Tiffany. Oh, my Tiffany. You won the ride. Yes. So it stands out. It's actually the only color that even colorblind people can see.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like they can discern between it and everything. A study did by the University of Chicago found that it's the most discernible color to the human eye. That's why they paint a lot of things that like caution tape or cones or school buses that particular shade of yellow. So you are the winner of the ride quiz.
Oh, you can hit that note. Okay.
Yes. And you know, Tiffany, you win.
Give her a prize, Scotty.
Your very own pair of ride sunglasses. Put those on, girl. Put those on right now.
Come on, Cool Cougar.
Here wants to see you in them.
Come on, Cool Cougar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's my ball. Come on.
So, Tiffany, these glasses are so special. They made out of a very special material. It's called plastic. You put it on the eye and then you see everything different.
And Tiffany, can you see that sticker that says UV protection in there? Okay, don't take that off because that's the UV protection. Carolyn got a little chuckle out of it. But I've seen you laugh bigger today, so I'm going to work harder for you, girl. Okay, I'm going to work harder for you. Okay. Okay. We read that the M&M's. Okay. Okay. And the United States is the most visited in the entire country. Wow.
Candy. So if you're willing to stand in line and the line got really long there, do that.
Yeah, you know, I moved to New York City from the Midwest because I have dreams of pursuing an acting career and touching people's lives through the medium of acting, whether on film and television or the stage. But I could just go to M&M store and get my name printed on it. Anyway,
Do them both, Scotty.
yes. So, is there anything else you want to talk about in this area right here? Oh, well, is anybody going to go to a Broadway show?
Oh, yeah, let's
Yes.
do it.
Yeah? Who's gone to one while you've been here so far?
Yeah.
Anybody? What'd you go see?
I went to go see, and The Color Purple when it was out.
Oh, but I mean, like on this trip, this recent.
Oh, no, not this recent trip. No,
Okay.
no.
Anybody else planning on this trip to go see a show? This is it.
This is the show. I mean, it's off. I mean, it's less than 99 seats.
Do I win?
You win me, girl. I am the prize. Aaliyah smiled. I got Aaliyah to smile. Oh,
Go, Scotty.
Oh, wait.
yeah.
The thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have a really. Let's go to the TKTF booth. It's those red stairs here in Times Square, 46 and Broadway. You go there and come in noontime or even in the morning. Stand a little bit in line, but you see half-price tickets at the end of the same day of the show. You get there, stand in line, you ask them, what do you have today to see? Half-price, and you get half-price tickets.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It is, it is. Also, if you're not going to go to a Broadway show, but you are going to be out in this area, say around 11:57 p.m. to 12 midnight, I highly recommend taking a moment and looking around you. They do something called the Midnight Moment here in Times Square. It's the world's largest and longest running digital public art program. What they do is they featured over 100 artists. They do a different one each month, and on 92 screens from 41st Street to 49th Street, they synchronize them all to showcase one art installation, one digital art image. And it's pretty amazing. They do that 364 nights a year. The only night they don't do that, of course, is New Year's Eve. It's pretty amazing. Over millions of viewers. It's a great thing. And you know, Times Square is pretty cool too. We live here. If you live in New York City, you don't like Times Square. I'm just gonna tell you that. You don't like Times Square because people are like too many tourists. They're stopping. You're trying to get somewhere.
Yes.
I work at a restaurant as well here in New York City, so like people are like in my way, and I'm trying to get home, I'm trying to get to work, you know. But if you are going to be spending time here, look for things like that. It's pretty amazing, and it also is cool because at nighttime it looks almost the same as it does in the daytime because all the lights. In fact, it's 1 degree warmer in Times Square than the rest of the city because of all these lights.
Another fun fact about Broadway, just for you to know, Broadway shows, Broadway theaters, they call Broadway, but they not necessarily are on Broadway Avenue. Actually, there are 42 Broadway theaters. Only 2 of them are practically on Broadway Avenue. All the other 40 are around Times Square area, 44th Street, 46th Street, and this area. So, yeah.
The Winter Garden is on Broadway, and the Broadway Theater is on Broadway.
That's it.
So those are the only 2 that are actually on Broadway. You know, Broadway actually is the Dutch, the literal English translation, Broadway is from the Dutch name Breedeweg, which is what the early Dutch settlers called it. Now, it used to be the Witwatersrand Trail, which was Native Americans. And then, obviously, in the late 1800s, early 1900s, they called it the Great White Way because of all the lights that they had to promote the businesses and the theaters. It was so bright. They called it the Great White Way. So, it has quite a history. It's also the 5th longest street in the entire world. It runs 33 miles, 33 miles. Only 15 of that are in New York City. It starts in Bowling Green, goes all the way up diagonally through Manhattan into the Bronx, up into upstate New York, and to Albany. And 18 miles of it are outside of Manhattan. Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Oh wow, that street is long like that?
We're in traffic right now, so the ride is going to do a little thing he likes to do.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we
So
love it.
honk.
One, two, three! Yay! So they're mine.
Oh wow.
3, 2, 1.
Love it.
Oh
Amazing.
man, give it up for the ride.
Hey.
Helping us out there in the traffic, yes.
Before we traffic, let me point you this lovely food carts over there. Just a quick question. You guys, any one of you have eaten in a food cart? It's a very New York thing to do. All New Yorkers eat there, you know? Lunch in the middle of the day. Anyone? Carol, did you eat something in a food cart? What, for example? Hot dog?
Hot dog.
Yeah.
I think a
Kebab.
pretzel.
Oh yeah, pretzel.
My diet consists mostly of food cart cuisine.
And you guys,
So I'm a little embarrassed about my body.
the ride has a scan for us, especially about them. Can you scan for us the food carts, the ride? Thank you.
Subject, food cart. Number of food carts in New York City, over 3,000. Cost to rent a food cart for 1 year, $3,000. Number of regulations regarding meat served, 0. Percent that matters when drunk and hungry, 0.
When drunk and hungry.
$4 for kebab, $5 for Rolaids.
So, everybody here in New York City, we love to do karaoke. So we are going to treat you now with a little bit of karaoke. You join in with us, okay? So start it right now. The lyrics are on the screen. Follow along, Aaliyah. I know it's your favorite song. It's so good.
Start sharing the news. I bet a new day. Start spreading the news. I'm living today. I wanna be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm the king of the hill, top of the heap.
Oh yeah.
We're these little town blues.
Carol, how do the little town blues?
Are melting away. I make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York.
Everybody, we're going to do choreography. Get your hands up. On the count of 8. 5, 6, 7. To the left, to the right, to the left. New York, New York.
I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm number one, top of the list, king of the hill, ain't number one. These little town blues are melting away. I want to make a brand new start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York.
Yes. Yes. Man, that was amazing.
You sang beautifully. You were a beautiful crowd. We want to give yourself a big round of applause.
Hey.
Because I feel that this song took us like 35 hours. I think we are at the end of our ride, don't you?
We're going to do something we don't typically do. We're going to do one more ride quiz question, even though we finished the ride quiz.
Last
And you
one?
can win a pair of sunglasses as well if you like.
Hey.
So, I'm going to ask a question off of something we already told you in this ride.
Oh,
Okay? And see if you remember. So, for the pair of sunglasses, the first one to yell it out, how many
5.
how many Waterford crystals are in the New Year's Eve ball?
Oh, that's hard, man.
2,000. You're close. Did you say 2,000? Go up a little bit higher.
3,000. I did
Oh,
5,000.
The exact number. 2,700. 2,600. You said 2,600 and what? 65. You were so close.
He deserved it.
2,000.
So close. Damn it. So wrong.
You heard that with something else.
2,600.
You know what? I almost forgot.
Somebody tell me in the comments. Rewind back.
I'm gonna give them to you.
Hey.
How many are there, Jack? You tell them while I get the sunglasses.
Completely out of it now. Tell me how many I don't know.
Actually, okay, here's the thing. Wait, there's 2,688.
Hey.
What's wrong with you?
Something.
And what's your name? I know Taishir. Taishir and I go way back an hour ago.
What of a mother.
Yeah, what's your name, sir? What?
Chris.
Curtis?
Chris.
I'm sorry. All right, thank you, Mike. Maiko's here to help me with names. Okay, what's her name? Oh, you're
I know. That's Aaliyah and Aiden.
What's her name?
Aaliyah and Aiden.
I bet name's with Clarissa. No, Melissa's down there. It's Larissa. Huh? Narissa. With an N? Oh, Narissa.
Yes, I am. I'm a content creator.
How do we find your YouTube page?
Follow Ty with the Live. That's TYWITLIVE. Ty with the Live. I'll give y'all the information.
Okay, everybody now. We are finishing up.
We ended our tour. It was so much fun to
Yeah, the way it's
have you
supposed to
here.
work, and I'm going to tell you because it's it's the first weekend back, we can get away with telling you little secrets. As long as I could, you know. I got Karaoke Jones and Karaoke Jeans, you know.
That's okay.
Aaliyah just laughed. That was part of the spot. She laughed when I said Karaoke Jeans, and she looked to see if they were actually Karaoke Jeans and everything, and now she knows that they're not. But yeah, she laughed a little bit more too.
No.
Okay. Ooh.
We are
Oh my God.
You can check. We've got to check that. Make sure the brake is on. The door is open.
Door is open. Door is open.
And then thumbs up.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
for coming
Ryan, do you have
by.
any parting words for our wonderful friends here?
Please watch your step as you leave the ride. Make sure to join me again as we continue to conduct research in New York and in cities around the world.
Yes, and everybody, you know, we're like that guy in the streets. We're like everybody, we're working for tips as well. So if you want to tip, you were great. You guys are great. Everybody. Ruth, I love you. Mother Wales.
Wales.
Taishir was off the hook.
Hey.
Taishir and Chris.
I love y'all.
Thank you. Yeah, it was fun. I had fun.
Ty with the Y.
Ty with the Live. I'm gonna give you my information right now.
Where is the live?
Watch your YouTube for sure, man.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Hold this for me. Wait. Hold this for me. No, the bag. I came my wallet out.